Have you ever wondered why gorillas, one of our closest relatives, share 98% of our DNA? It's a question that has mystified scientists and nature enthusiasts alike for years. This intriguing fact may seem like a riddle wrapped in a mystery, but it's actually a testament to our shared history. We are, after all, part of the same family tree. Our journey into the past takes us to a time when the lines between humans and primates were blurred. As we evolved, we shared a significant portion of our genetic makeup with our primate cousins, the gorillas. This shared DNA is a reflection of our common ancestry and the evolutionary paths we've both traveled. So why does this matter? Understanding our genetic ties to gorillas can shed light on our own species, from our biological functions to our behavioral traits. It's a connection that continues to amaze and inspire us, reminding us of our place in the natural world. Let's unravel the mystery of our fascinating relatives, the gorillas. Did you know that gorillas live in stable family groups, much like humans? A fascinating fact indeed. Gorilla families, or troops as they are often called, are incredibly similar to our own human families. Each gorilla family is led by a dominant male, known as a silverback due to the distinctive patch of silver hair on his back. This silverback is the protector and leader of his family, making all the important decisions such as when to eat, sleep, or move. The silverback is the heart of the family structure. But it's not all about the silverback. Gorilla families are made up of multiple females, their offspring, and sometimes a few subordinate males. They all have their roles within the family, and the social bonds they form are strong and enduring. A typical day for a gorilla family is filled with activities that are not too dissimilar from our own. They spend their mornings foraging for food, their afternoons resting and playing, and their evenings nesting down for a good night's sleep. Young gorillas, much like human children, are often seen playing together, learning social skills and strengthening bonds. It's not all play, though. Conflict does arise within the family, as in any social group. But here's the beautiful part. Gorillas are known for their peaceful nature, and conflicts are usually resolved with displays of power rather than violence. So you see, gorilla families, in their own unique way, mirror the complexities, the camaraderie, and the care that we find in our own human families. It's a testament to the incredible depth and diversity of nature itself. Next up, we'll dive into what these magnificent creatures eat to fuel their day. Ever wondered what a gorilla eats to maintain its massive size and strength? Well, it's not what you might expect. Gorillas, despite their intimidating physique, follow a predominantly vegetarian diet. Their menu primarily consists of leaves, shoots, stems, and even some fruits. It's a plant-based diet that fuels these incredible creatures, giving them the energy they need to go about their daily routines. Now you may be thinking, how does a gorilla get so big and strong, eating just plants? The answer lies in the sheer volume of food they consume. Gorillas spend a significant portion of their day eating, almost half of it in fact. Imagine spending that much time at the dinner table. It's this constant grazing that allows them to take in the nutrients they need to grow and maintain their strength. Although gorillas are known to occasionally supplement their diet with small insects like termites and ants, the bulk of their nutrition comes from plants. This is a testament to the power of a plant-based diet, capable of sustaining one of the largest primates on Earth. So the next time you see a gorilla showcasing its strength, remember, it's all thanks to a diet rich in greens. It's a fascinating glimpse into the life of these magnificent creatures, showing us that strength doesn't always come from where we expect it. Now that we've satisfied our curiosity about their diet, let's explore where they call home. Can you imagine living in two isolated groups in East Central Africa? That's the reality for mountain gorillas. These magnificent creatures, one of the largest primates on our planet, call this part of the world their home. The habitat of the mountain gorilla is quite unique. They live high in the steep mountain forests of 4 different national parks, divided into 2 regions that are about 450 kilometers apart. Their habitat ranges in altitude from 2,200 to 4,300 meters above sea level. Yes, you heard it right. These mighty creatures dwell in the clouds, with temperatures often dropping below freezing. Their homes are densely vegetated and sometimes impenetrable. This might seem like a challenge to us humans, but mountain gorillas are perfectly adapted to this environment. They have thicker fur compared to their lowland cousins, which helps them to survive in a habitat where temperatures can drop below freezing. But, like many other species on our planet, they face significant challenges. One of the major threats to their survival is habitat loss. The forests where these gorillas live are surrounded by some of the densest human settlements in Africa. As the human population expands, the gorillas' habitat shrinks, forcing them into smaller and smaller pockets of land. Furthermore, habitat degradation is another issue. Activities like charcoal production and farming are destroying the gorillas' home. This degradation not only reduces the space in which gorillas can live, but it also fragments their habitat, making it harder for them to move around and find food. Unfortunately, these beautiful creatures face numerous threats. Let's find out more. Just how precarious is the situation for our gorilla friends? You may wonder. Well, the predicament is indeed grave. The primary threats to their survival are a trio of human-induced factors: habitat degradation, human encroachment, and conflicts with farmers. Let's start with habitat degradation. Gorillas like us need a place to call home. However, their homes are being systematically destroyed. Forests, teeming with the plants they rely on for sustenance, are being decimated for logging and mining, while the fertile land is converted for agriculture or human settlements. Next, we have human encroachment. As the human population expands, we're pushing further into gorilla territory. This not only shrinks the space available to these incredible creatures, but also exposes them to the risk of diseases transmitted from humans to gorillas. Lastly, the conflicts with farmers. As gorillas lose their natural food sources due to habitat degradation, they are forced to forage in farmlands, leading to destructive encounters with farmers who perceive them as pests. Yet, amid these challenges, there's a glimmer of hope. Organizations like the World Wildlife Fund have stepped up to protect our gorilla friends. Through the International Gorilla Conservation Program, they're implementing conservation strategies, supporting sustainable farming practices, and promoting responsible tourism. The plight of gorillas is a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of all life on Earth. The survival of these majestic creatures is in our hands. Together, we can make a difference in preserving these magnificent creatures for future generations.